I just want the people out here to know that there's more to Cartagena than a hoe. You know what I mean? I said there's more to Cartagena, there's more to Colombia, there's more about the culture, la cultura, y la gente, than behind and smashing. I've noticed there are something called passport bros out here. Shout out to the passport bros. I happen to be a bro who had a passport before there was anything called passport bro. Okay? So I'm aware of their interests. I'm aware of how many passport bros feel. Some say it's because here in the United States, the women are XYZ and too demanding, or in some cases, many of y'all are saying that the women don't really know how to be women. Sisters don't really know how to be women, and catering, I guess, to you as a man, who treats you like a rey, who treats you like a king, right? So I get it, but the one thing I don't get, especially now as Cartagena is going through some changes, you know, you've got political figures, you've got people of Cartagena and overall in Colombia that don't really appreciate being known as the whoremonger capital. They don't want to be known as the whoremongering capital, where hordes of whoremongers land in Cartagena looking and lusting after the women. Real G's move in silence, right? But you see so many videos of real G's and not so real G's moving loudly, telling the world what they were able to do and get involved with, taking videos. And the next thing you know, what happened? People start getting drugged or scopolamine. People start literally dying. Now, imagine in your hood in the United States where there may be some bad women according to others in the world. Imagine all of a sudden the hood being overrun by foreigners coming in with their money, more money than you, taking the women, maybe in some cases impregnating the women and leaving them with a baby. How would you feel if your hood was known as the whoremongering center for other people? The bottom line is, fellas, sure, get out there, travel, see the world, and experience how you may be treated with your American passport and your American dollars. Don't take it personally, fellas, that you've got a certain number of women clapping cheeks or bending over or twerking. Because at the end of the day, real G's move in silence, man. No matter where you go, if you are a halfway decent person, the women will be there anyway. You know? If you are a halfway decent American, the women will be there anyway. And there's really no need to say what is obvious, that, hey, there's some women around me, y'all. Hey. That's obvious, right? So I don't know much about the kinds of passport bros that like to do videos and talk about how bad the women are, and all they do is post videos of women in the street recording everything. They actually have to be told by these women, don't record me, don't record me, what are you doing? Again, real G's move in silence. Real G's don't necessarily have to carry their phone everywhere. Real G's don't necessarily tell everybody everything. Although I know you want the views, I get it. But y'all gotta be a little bit more mature about the whole situation. Okay? Don't take don't take anything what these women are saying personally, right? lot of guys are walking away with a little bit more confidence. They feel like they can talk to any woman just because she's pretty. I'm telling y'all, being pretty and all that, in other places, it's just a superficial cover. You never know who that woman really is on the inside. She could be pretty. She could have a badunkadunk. She could have a behind for days, silicone or not. But is she the type to drug you? Is she the type to take your money and run? Is she the type to go ahead and do the same thing for anybody else with a certain amount of pesos, with a certain amount of USD? It's US dollars, y'all. They're not interested in USD. They'll take it. If you're gonna give it up, they'll satisfy that USD. But their main thing is the value of what you're working with. It's what you have in your pocket, not necessarily who you are. So my challenge is for all of y'all, learn the language, right? Get to know the people and the culture when you come to Cartagena, and you'll notice the women will come, the women will roam. Solid women, women who aren't working in la calle, women who aren't trabajando la calle, giving all of their goodies up. So shout out to y'all who are traveling responsibly. Shout out to y'all who are real G's. Shout out to the passport bros who are just having a good time, and you're real G's. You're moving in silence. You don't need to make videos showing behind, showing their behinds. You don't need to make this culture all about whores, because yes, these ladies have to make their money, and that's how it is all over probably, and it is what it is. No need to make it more than anything else. No need to, you know, think you're an actual king just because you have a lot of whores basically wanting your money. You get no props for that. If you want real credit for bagging women overseas, bag a woman that's not working in the street. Bag a woman that's not working in the street. Bag a woman that's not a stripper, because anybody can bag that. You're reaching for the lowest lying fruit of the world. Prostitution is the oldest profession in the world. Nothing new under the sun. This sun, the Cartagena sun, or any other sun in the world. There's nothing new. Some of y'all passport bros are acting like sex for money is new. Okay, so shout out to the passport bros. If you all are finding love out here, real love, real situations, real possible marriage, real connections, that's those who I guess I can relate to the most. But the other ones out here who sort of act like, you know, you really can't get any women in the States, whether they are working women or not, and you come to these other countries where the US dollar value is so high. Just stay vigilant, fellas. I am here in Cartagena, Boca Grande right now, and I'm not making videos showing you ass. I'm making videos showing you La Playa, the beach, the sun, the beauty of it all, okay? And if you're a real one, you will move in silence, and you won't need to record everything everywhere you go. Sort of like the Popo or Big Brother Eye in the Sky, and you're bringing that to the streets. And the next thing you know, many die. Many people, Europeans and some brothers in the States, are injured by these women. If you play to play, you might get played. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, y'all. That's the bottom line, y'all. So I'm up in the crib now, walking around in the crib now, and just checking out the views, right? The views, not the behinds. the views. Beautiful views, y'all. That's what it's all about. Again, I'm a bro who had a passport long before there was anything known as passport bros. I'm also the type of bro that if I got myself a nice young lady at home, I don't mind bringing sand to the beach. I don't mind that at all. Most of the time, you know, I bump into women who are bad, and I'll bring them right here. If we're cool like that, we can come to a spot and chill. Bringing sand to the beach. Come to this beach, you got a lot of people hustling, trying to ask you to buy something, get some money, and get some money. And it's just wild. So this is just a message to remind y'all, yes, I am in Cartagena now. There are a lot of bros that call themselves passport bros that are saying you should not come to Cartagena now because ain't no hoes in the street. They cracking down on the hoes, y'all. What we gonna do? Ain't no hoes out here. Y'all are literally whoremongering when you don't have to, right? It's like some of the passport bros are like brand new, and they stay on that brand new level, even though they may be traveling for years. They stay on that brand new level where everything is all about behind and how many women you could pay to fuck, and giving brothers advice on how to fuck or where to go to fuck. Y'all need to relax and be more solid as passport bros. Be real G's as passport bros, and knowing that you're gonna have fun no matter where you go. And it's like you should walk and behave as if it's all normal. As if it's all normal. You shouldn't have to go looking and hustling and hunting for hoes everywhere you go. They're there already. They're gonna be there. You know, it's nothing new. But maybe it's something new to the American passport bro who may have insecurities, who may have issues in their homeland getting women, or the women in their homeland aren't as kind or loving or affectionate. So they come to other countries where that's how the women are raised to treat men. That's how they're raised. It's normal. It's nothing really special, but there are a lot of special people in Cartagena. A lot of things that are special to do in Cartagena. And that's the message I'm sending out to the real G's, the real bros who have a passport. Enjoy your travels and try to minimize on promoting such whoremongering, you know, because that only makes the country, the women of the country, and the culture look like, you know, it minimizes that culture. It angers and frustrates the men and women who are solid working people. It angers and frustrates them because now all of a sudden, oh, you gonna come to my country just to fuck? Oh no. And that's when you have the scams, and that's where you get the drugging of y'all bros by these very women that you're out here whoremongering. They see you coming miles away, and they get your money and they leave with more. Some of you have been able to retrieve your goods, which is solid. But again, don't be the one who's out here publicly, openly whoremongering and be like, yeah, I'm the man, I'm the man. Ooh, I'm the man. No, it's... So this is my message to all the bros with passports, you know, and I appreciate how you all keep each other in check. I appreciate how you all are a self-regulating group of brothers, that if you see brothers acting wild and acting out of pocket, if y'all see brothers who are giving passport bros a bad name, you all, some of you all are the type to call that brother out, right? Which I respect. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. This is Marwan, Mind Over Matter TV, you know, reporting from Boca Grande, Cartagena. Very beautiful place. I say a very beautiful place. Peace out.